Good evening, viewers. It's time for another Fail Friday. I think we're almost like 20 or something like that. I lost track. I'd have to check. So here we have a replay sent in by HungarianComboBreaker. You might remember him from the replay contest. In the WZ111 Model 14 or 111, whichever you prefer. So right away, the low is complaining about Artie. There's only 3 Artie, but yet again, only keyword here. And if anything, if the XVM is watching, XVM is watching. If the Artie is watching XVM, they're probably gonna target HungarianComboBreaker because you know, artillery has a hard-on for blue and purple players for some reason. It doesn't matter if you're the volunteer; they'll generally target you, which sucks. So, as you'll probably notice, the matchmaker has also managed to kind of screw over HungarianComboBreaker. They have 2 tier 10s, the enemy has 3 tier 10s, and the enemy has 2 tier 10 heavies and 1 tier 10 Artie. His team has 1 tier 10 mouse, which you'll see later, and a tier 10 Artie. And you found the enemy team. Also, you notice that his team has 1 tier 9 Jagdtiger and 2 tier 9 Artie. The enemy has 2 tier 10 tanks, a medium and a heavy, and then 2 tier 9 Artie, and the rest are tier 8s. So, matchmaker is not being kind, to say the least. And he has to play this kind of careful, because artillery can sometimes have shots here, and he's in a tank, which is Chinese, so it doesn't have gun depression. So, he's trying to get a shot at them. A little bit of bumping going on between him and the Jagdtiger, which continues later. Still no real shot, so he's going to move over to the right and see if he can get better shots. And it looks like he was trying to go for the upper little hatch thing on the turret and kind of rushed his shot and moved his turret. Jagdtiger backs into him as he fires, so that kind of throws that shot off a bit. Going for the IS-3, yet again going for the upper hatch. Puts it right through. Now he kind of sees, it appears he sees his opening. He's going for, I'd imagine he's going to get around the E-100 and hoping that those 2 ISs don't spot him. However, they have indeed spotted him. So he's going after the IS-3 now. IS-3 knows he's coming, fires at the side, bounces because, you know, Russian side space armor, magic bullshit, whatever. Puts that one through the front plate, and that return shot misses. So he's probably getting killed IS-3 now, unless some more Russian magic happens. And no, it doesn't matter. So he's backing off. The E-100 is focusing in on him now. The mouse is slowly pushing forward. I don't know if he's actually done anything or not. He bounced on the E-100. So he's going for it, and this is a bit of a mistake here. He could have easily gone for the underbelly, but he, for some reason, tried to shoot through the side armor, which at that angle is pretty much never going to go through. He does, however, finish it off by shooting it in the side of the turret. That's a plus. And right about now, we are closing in on the fail, okay? Up to now, there's been a little bit of fail and derp around, you know, here and there. But now we're closing in on the fail, don't worry. And it's something. So the Jagdtiger shoots the IS-4. HungarianComboBreaker is going forward, and he's playing it cautiously because he doesn't want to take too much damage, and they do have 3 Artie, which one of them just fired in his general direction, so it's a bad sign. So he bounces that shot on the, I actually missed it. I think he was going for the upper hatch. Bounces that one as well. Mouse is pushing him forward for some reason instead of just going around, because, you know, why not? Just screw your team over. Going for the upper plate again, or upper hatch. Pushed forward by the mouse, and tracked by Artie. Hit by another artillery shell. Mouse still sitting there. Is he tracked? Yeah, he's tracked, but still. And, is he gonna die? Yeah, he's dead. Don't worry though, the mouse is gonna call him the noob. Even though he pushed him forward into artillery rounds. You know, why not? But it gets better. It gets better. The same mouse, looking at the mini-map here. Okay. That's your base. You're here. You could probably go back and maybe defend. You're most likely not gonna cap, considering the fact that you're alone and they already have 2 people at your cap. So he decides, you know what? I'm not gonna defend. I'm gonna drop into the little river or creek, whatever you want to call it, down here, and just kind of, you know, go for a leisurely stroll. Why not? So there's the IS-8. Surely he's gonna turn around. He's not that stupid, right? Okay, he took a hot. Yeah, he took a hit. I'm somewhat tired, in case you're wondering why I'm making a couple mistakes. So he's focusing on them now because artillery just mysteriously hit him, and I'm guessing he thinks it's the Tiger II. Let's ignore the Centurion 7 and IS-8 behind you, and the fact that the artillery literally just fired, so you don't have to worry about them. We'll ignore that for now. Centurion 7, push onto him. IS-8, push onto him. The Tiger most likely will struggle to pen him if he just angles his side armor. So he could focus on the 2 tanks that are actually killing him, but that would be too easy, right? No, okay. So he ignored the 2 tanks that are actually damaging him, driving towards the Tiger II, which was only got 1 penning shot, I think, if even that, and didn't do any damage to the Tiger II. Good job. Good job. So, on to the after battle result. Alright, so, for starters, would it surprise you if I told you that the enemy artillery, all 3 of them were in the top 5? Would it? No? Oh, yeah, okay. Top 2, actually, and then 5th. Because reasons. You know, artillery, it's fair and balanced. It stops camping, really. I mean, you saw how hard HungarianComboBreaker was camping there, right? Like, just, I mean, at some point you have to leave your base, right? Yeah, you know. Clearly, he was clearly camping base at that point in time and wasn't trying to kill an enemy IS-4 or anything. No, clearly not. So, let's see, his team. The mouse finished 3rd. 7 shots fired, 6 to the target, 3 penetrated. Wow. That efficiency. Really good. So, he took 17 hits. Most of those were ignored by him. Because, you know, mouse, it's indestructible. Right? You can't die. HungarianComboBreaker didn't have the best of games either. So there's that. Let's see. So, yeah. Artillery. Just to put this into perspective here. That artillery, which is very inaccurate and stops camping, fired 10 shots, hit 10 targets, and penetrated 10 times. Because artillery is inaccurate. Right. Okay. Alright. I'll believe that one. That one's a bit better. You know, fired 6 shots, only 2 hit the target, 5 splashed enemies, but, yeah. Really, come on. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and my little rant at the end there. Feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and thank you for watching.